today here so far with some incredible individual performances. And we're just about ready to get this one started as the Seahawks square off against the Lions. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Will be kicking off.
The Lions will be kicking off to start the game. Moore back to return.
This one is handled by Moore. Moore has a nice return, taking it back to the 35. First and 10.
Let's go now.
The Lions come out in a nickel pack. He'll pass on the first down. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Janikowski in to kick this one off.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21 back to return.
This one is handled by Abdullah.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. These guys have the kind of offense that can score any time they have the ball.
Watch the ball.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Throws it.
The pass falls
incomplete. Number 19. There's the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the play.
No, one. Let's go. Let's go.
Johnson, the lone back, dropping back. Unleashes the deep ball. What a catch. The 20. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
All right, now. Hey, let's go one deep.
Only one down in the backfield. Pass play here on first down to the end zone. And the receiver can't stay inbounds, otherwise it would have been a touchdown.
I'll tell you, that one was close. They had to reach a little too far.
Number 82 moves in motion.
Can't stop me.
With a counter play. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line. 11 yards to the end zone.
Let's do our thing. Roy Sid, what you got for me?
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pressure, rolling right. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. John, he's proven he's a consistent threat.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
We're talking about bringing.
Number 15 moves in motion. Can he get there? Number 98 comes up to make the play. The ball almost on the goal line, less than a yard away.
Let's go now. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go.
Looking for the corner. And they're in. Touchdown. Number 5 comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The point after is good. The Lions draw even. Martin comes in to kick off.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16 back to return.
This one is handled by Lockett. It couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. It's first and 10.
What screen?
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Number 89, the man in motion. The blitz is on with the pass. Number 24 is there on the stop. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Wilson.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him. and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
False start on the offense.
Flagged for the
Number
false
77.
start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
The rush is on.
Switching to a three-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
Be careful.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Number 4 will come in now to punt it away. Jones is the deep return man. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Go make the play. All right, now. Here we go, baby.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, tip ball, and he got it. God, he has such a quick release. The ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Johnson, the lone setback on the ground, fakes the handoff, steps up into the pocket with the throw, complete to the wide receiver, room to run. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Lions. The extra point is no good. Mark is just about ready to kick this one away.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Moore back deep to return.
This one is handled by Lockett. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. Ball on their own 25.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. You can't stop me.
They'll go from the I formation.
On the 10.
Number 61 comes up to make the play.
1 yard
at the
gain on the
25.
play.
Second and 10.
Regular. Let's go. Deuce it.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go, D. Let's go. From the start.
Leads it off to the back.
Run.
Davis is there on the stop at the 32.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
We turning it up, so we gonna take it.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3 with the pass, and the catch is made.
Holding on the offense. Number 77.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Great hang time on that punt. From the shadow of their own goal
Ball
post.
on the 3-yard line.
Watch out.
The Lions come out with 3 receivers tight. With the throw. Almost picked off.
Incomplete pass.
A little too much
Number
touch.
15, the intended receiver on the play.
We're coming to red. We gotta have it, D.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
What's left? Play hard and fast.
Hand it off. Number 54 is there for the tackle.
Gain
At
of
the
2
4-yard
on the
line.
play.
Ball on
3rd
their
and
own
8.
4.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Do something.
Hand off to the tailback. Right, stops him
Johnson
short of the
with
marker.
carry.
That 3rd down run
6
comes up
on the
short, so we
play.
should see a punt here. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the offense.
Ball on their own 16.
Yeah, you see me. Hey, watch that screen.
The Lions line up in a 4-3.
All day, baby.
Dropping
Come
back
on.
to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Let's go, D. Don't stop that motor. We're talking about Will. Let's go. Be filthy.
Refuses to go down. Quinn is there on the stop at the 24. Ball on their own 24.
Let's go, baby.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Pressure coming. Wilson fakes the handoff and then gets planted immediately.
I'm talking about a guy breaking up a play. He was on top of the quarterback in a heartbeat.
Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Jones lines up deep for the punt return. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. On the 32-yard line.
Holding on the offense. Number 69.
Watch your man. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, number 51 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. He wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Let's go.
Only one man back. Handed off to the back. Number 30 comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. So they face a 3rd and 8.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Johnson, the lone setback. Throws it. Coleman is there on the stop at the 44.
Number 11.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Number 9 starts out of the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. He finds his man.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on 3rd down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Martin is ready to punt this one away. Lockett back to return. Fair catch called for. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey. Let's go, D. Bring it up.
Carson, the deep back. Number 89, the motion man. With a counterplay. They're going to spike this one at the 23-yard line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
They soft, man.
Detroit comes out of there. Get back. Hand off to the tailback.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team. The Lions with a 4-man front.
Here we come. Watch your eyes. Here we go, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Harrison is there on the stop at the 26-yard line. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. They'll down this one at the 6. Deep in their own territory.
Clear! On the 10.
Out of the I formation. With a counterplay, number 54 comes up to make the play. At the 7. 2nd and 10.
Block! We like to pack the wolves.
Number 9 using split backs. Number 82 in motion. Gets the call. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 9. So they face a 3rd and 8.
Let's run, man. Big play now, big play. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Drops back.
Go.
Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 13-7.
At the end of the
Lions.
first quarter, the score is the Lions 13.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second
The
quarter.
teams are ready for the second quarter.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Excellent kick. Deep and very high. Ball on the 1-yard line.
We're talking about bringing. Keep it up. So we're going to take it.
He tucks it away. Setting up play action. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Seahawks.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Sebastian Janikowski will put them up by 1 by converting here. The extra point attempt is good. This offense with big play capability, another example right there.
It's always comforting to an offense when they're able to take one from their playbook and convert it into points at the very start of the drive. That'll give your whole team a boost.
Janikowski is back and ready to put
Seattle
this one
is
in the
lined
air.
up for the kickoff. Number
He got all
21
of
back
that
deep to return.
This one is handled by Abdullah.
It's still pretty early. It's been an even game so far.
Ball on
We'll
the
have to see who can
25-yard
take
line.
control on this drive.
Let's go. Turn it up now. Do something.
Throwing. And the catch is made.
Let's go, D. Let's go. All right, now. Let's go now.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. Great throw to beat the zone.
On
I'll tell you, the
reception.
defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Johnson, the deep man. A little misdirection. Number 98 is there for the tackle
1 yard
at the
gain on the
42.
play.
2nd and 9.
There we go, D.
On the ground. Number 30
Johnson
comes up to
with
make
the
the
carry.
play.
Gain
At the
of 4
45.
on the play.
Here we come. Back it up, baby. Here I go.
Nickelback in this time. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Number 19 falls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. Ball on the 41-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. What screen?
With the counter play, pushes off. Griffin is there on the
Johnson
stop
on the run.
at the 39.
1 yard gain on the play.
Keep it up. Watch left. They soft, man. You gotta have it, D.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Throws it. This one falls incomplete, and the receiver is not able to make the adjustment to the underthrown ball.
Blue down, blue down.
Number 43 was the intended receiver on that short pass.
All right,
Nickelback in this time. With the pass, drops the
pass
interception.
falls
Number
incomplete.
15 was his intended
13,
target.
the intended
Griffin had the
receiver
coverage
on
on
the
the
play.
play. Martin will come in now to punt it away. Lockett into return. He's waving for the fair catch.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
Ball
First and
on
10.
the 20-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. We're coming to red.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Denard is there for the
on the
tackle.
carry. Gain
Ball
of
on their own
6
26.
On the play.
Let's go now. Let's go, D.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Wilson with a man in motion.
Nothing.
He gets the carry. Jones is there on the
with the
stop
carry.
at the
3-yard
28-yard
gain on the
line.
play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on.
Carson, the deep man. Hand off to the tailback. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
The
That's
intended
just great
receiver on the
positioning
play.
by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Brown was the one they were trying to get the ball to. From the 28. Can't bring him down. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the
Holding
play. Let's check
on
it
the
out.
receiving team.
Penalties and
Number
takeaways
32.
can really kill a
First
team.
and 10.
Usually the
Ball
team
on
with the
the
fewest
25-yard
mistakes out
line.
there will win the game.
Go, 1-1-1. All day, baby. Come on.
That's what we do, baby.
Here comes the blitz with the throw. Jumping and has it. The blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
There we go, D.
A little misdirection. Bart is there on the stop
ball carrier.
at the 40. Ball on their own 40.
On the play.
You gotta believe it. It's all day. Turn it up now.
Johnson, the lone back, drops back with the pass. Comes up to make the play. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. 1st and 10.
Here I go.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Under pressure, gets rid of it. From behind, but caught. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping. They can't seem to key on what they're doing at the end of this drive.
Give it to the halfback. Defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Deuce it. Over swing right.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Throwing. This one will be spotted at the 12-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Stay at home. Here we go.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Throws it. Touchdown, Lions.
Extra
Point in for
point
attention is no good. Mark looks like he's just about ready to kick
Detroit
this one
is
off.
lined up for the kickoff. Moore back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Moore. He forced a 3 and out on the last series.
Moore on the return. The Seahawks will start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Nice play fake. They'll take off. Wilson dives ahead. It appears they've gotten someone
on the
for
offense.
holding on the
Number
play.
77.
So it'll be first and long here after the penalty.
Watch it.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Closing in. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
In and out, in and out. Let's turn it up, D. They ain't got nothing.
Carson,
Watch
the
your
lone
man.
setback.
Turn it up now. Pass.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Kennard is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line. It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Keep that press on.
The Lions come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. The 30. Number 26 comes up to make the play at the 39.
Let's go. Here I come. Let's go.
A little misdirection. Number 94 hauls him down behind the
Loss
line.
of 2 on the play.
We're talking about read. It's showtime, baby. Hold the look. Come on.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Drops back, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab.
Watch this. He stands them up, and he puts them right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Too deep. Come on. Run again. Hey, watch the screen.
Here comes the blitz. Stepping up with the throw. Wide open to the running back. Back breaking free.
Carson
They'll move
on
the
the
chains
reception.
with that
The
completion.
result of
Yeah,
the
that was a
play
great
is a first
recognition
down.
by the quarterback.
Overswing
Knowing
right.
where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Throwing. And he hits his target. They've got
Daniels
something going here.
makes the
Yeah, it's
catch.
been one
The
first
play
down
results in
after
a first
another.
down.
They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Wham. All on us, y'all.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Kennard is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
On the
You know what
play.
this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With the pass. Jumps and makes the
Touchdown,
catch.
Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Janikowski comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jones
Nice defense.
back deep to return.
This one is taken by Abdullah.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Here we go.
Using split backs. They'll pass on first down. Sends this pass out of play. Couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 25.
Don't stop that motor.
Johnson, the lone back. Number 82, the motion man. Throws it. Thorpe is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
They don't get nothing.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. And it's caught. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the pass, he hits his receiver.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Lions. Number 5 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Martin comes in to kick off.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Moore back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by Lockett. The Seahawks don't have much time as they start their drive. At the 25-yard line, we're just about down to 1 minute.
Hold the look.
Carson, the lone back. They'll pass on first down. He's going to run it. Wilson dives forward. He breaks this one for a gain.
You can run any defensive scheme you want. But I'll tell you this, it's hard to compensate for the quarterback that can scramble and make plays on the run.
Daniel in motion.
It's showtime, baby.
Here they come. Throws it, and it's complete. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Seattle. John, he didn't let the pressure phase him. What a play.
I'll tell you one thing. It was an all-or-nothing play for the defense. They knew if they didn't get there, they could be in trouble in the secondary.
Janikowski comes in for the extra point.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye in the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21
Nice kick.
back
Plenty
deep
of
to
distance.
return.
This one is handled by Abdullah.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Won't start on the offense.
Moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Out of the I formation.
Let's go. One of us will make a play.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 15 was the intended receiver on that play. Griffin with the coverage.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 35-yard line. He's now tackled the ball carrier 9 times. Number 50 has 5 receptions in the game. Number 9 with a man in motion.
Hey, defense, get ready.
To the halfback. Reed makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Keep the throttle down.
They ain't got nothing.
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. They're going to go with a no huddle.
9-yard gain on the play.
Let us dictate.
Dropping back. Pressure. He won't get away. Detroit calls a timeout. That's their final timeout.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
That's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on him and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
Johnson makes the catch, and they hurry up to the line.
The result of the play is a first down.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Come on.
Hill stopped the clock for the spike. Number 5 will put them in the lead if he makes this. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 46-yard line.
The Lions come out in a dime package. Wilson sends a man in motion.
Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, incomplete. These two teams have put up some big offensive numbers here in the first half. With the score, Seattle 28, Detroit 26. ready to put this
Seattle
one
is
in the
lined
air.
up for the kickoff. Jones
Booming
back
kick
deep to return.
downfield. This one is taken by Jones.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Reed comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
We do it, baby. We turning it up.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Number 82, the man in motion.
All day, baby. Come on.
Thompson is there on the stop. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. Even if they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Can't complete that short pass, and it's second
There
down.
we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we go. We like to practice.
Johnson, the long pass on the ball. Number 98 is there for the tackle. Ball on their own 43.
Here I go. It's on. Let's go.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Pumps once, throws it, right on target to the wide receiver. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Number
So
68.
they'll have to run another play.
Yep, and there's no play in the playbook when you're third and this long. The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
With the pass, John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
And he signals for the fair catch.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far.
First and
This
10.
one looks like it's going to be a
Ball
close
on the
game
20-yard
right
line.
till the end.
Get it up.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Dropping back the pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Number 23 comes up to make the play.
First down
at
on
the
the play.
34. First and 10.
We're talking about bringing. Hey, let's go. What's the hard count?
The Lions with a four-man front. Lockett, the motion man.
Don't stop that motion.
Give it to the halfback. Denard is there on the stop. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
So misdirection. Harris is there for the tackle at the 34.
On the play.
Be careful. Good shoot. Make him dump it on. Turn over, baby.
Detroit comes out in a dime package. Wilson sends a man in motion. Steps up, pressure coming, gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Off the back, dropped it in the backfield for a short
on the run.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
On the play.
Do something. Watch each other back. Let's go.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Big is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Yeah, you see me.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Get some slot going.
The Lions line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, D. Let's go. So we gonna take it.
With the pass, and the catch is made. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy. It's a good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
4-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They've had some big scoring plays, but this is their first time in the red zone.
The running game is pretty non-existent so far.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Number 20, the deep pass. And he's in for the score.
Seattle.
They had everything working on that play. The line did a good job up front. The back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Now they put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page, and they'll put up points in bunches.
New York City respect my game like Joe Namath, and I protect my name. Y'all know him.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21 back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Abdullah. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last
drive.
drive.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
2 deep. Let's go.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. The pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver.
Number
A powerful
19
arm
on the
brings them a
reception.
1st down this time.
Yeah, you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Number 15 comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 10.
We coming to wreck. Let us big time. No, 1.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. For the counterplay, number 98 comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Go little pass.
Out of the shotgun.
Here we go, baby. Let's go now.
Gets rid of it. Knocked away. Flowers was there on the coverage.
Flowers on the coverage.
Martin comes into the game for the punt. Lockett sets up, waiting for the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
Watch it back. All right, here we go. Here we go, D. Deuce it.
The Lions with a 4-man front.
Danny.
With a counterplay. This one is spotted at the 9-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Ball on their own 9.
All on us,
The backs are lined up in an I.
Watch this. Here we go.
Hand off to the tailback. Davis is there for the tackle at the 12-yard
gain
line.
on the play.
Watch this play. Let's go. Beat Goose. Keep it up.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. He's going to run it. And he's down at the 20. That's one way to pick up a 1st down.
And he can see so well. He's always looking downfield. And he's either looking to throw the ball, or if you give him a cushion, he's going to take it. And when he takes it, he can do something with it.
With the throw, Lockett was his intended target.
Number
24
16,
had the coverage on the
receiver
play.
on the play.
Let's go. Watch out. Don't stop that motor. Give me go.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front.
Here we go, baby.
Number 97 is there on the stop
On the
at the
offense.
21-yard
Number
line.
65.
Ball at their own
Keep the
10.
throttle down. Let's go. Regular.
Carson,
We're talking
blown
about
setback.
Let's go now. Danny. Let's go now.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Number 24 is there for the tackle
Gain
at
of
the
14
24-yard
on the
line.
play.
Here we go. Watch this. One back.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Jones looks like he's ready for the return. From the 31-yard line.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Let's go.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Wide receiver has it. Number 15 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Under pressure, he gets there and pulls him down from
Makes the
behind.
sack.
And here's the thing.
Loss
Yeah, the
of
defense
6
gets into
on
the
play.
backfield. But you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Seahawks ahead of the Lions 35-26. And we'll start the 4th quarter. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
They don't get nothing.
Throwing. Almost incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Get it up. Not today.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Pass falls incomplete. He deflected it
Baldwin,
just
the
in time to
intended
avert the
receiver on
completion.
the play.
Hey, let's go. Danny. Keep it up. Get it started.
The Lions with a 4-man front. With a counter play. They'll spot this
Carson,
one at the
the ball
19.
carrier.
He was right
Gain
there
of
once
2
again and
on the
recorded
play.
his 8th tackle. Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Turn over, baby. Watch the draw.
The Lions come out in a nickel
Watch the ball.
pack.
Let's go.
Give it to the halfback. Number 24 brings him down before he can reach the marker. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
They'll spot this one where it went out.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly.
Ball
Hope
on the
that the defense holds them, so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
Watch the play.
Puts it away. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the
Gain of 2
18.
on the play.
Let's go. Be physical. Everything you got.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back, gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. They're going to spot this one at the 36. So that tackle now gives him 4.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. You got to believe it. It's our game. Knock him out. All right, let's go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, complete from the wide receiver, number 19. Didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
What's the hard count?
The defense lines up in the nickel. Throws it. Broken up. Griffin with the coverage.
Incomplete. Griffin on the coverage.
Play football. Hey, watch the screens. All on us, y'all.
Split backs this time. Throwing. It's broken up. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Martin will come in now to punt it away. Lockett sets up to run back the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Flags are down, and this one
On the
appears to be on
receiving
the
team,
offense.
number
Deep
58.
in their own
1st and
territory.
10. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. The rush gets to him from behind.
Makes
They
the
have a
sack.
bunch of guys in
Loss
this
of 2
defense who
on
can
the
really
play.
get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Number 97 is there on the stop. At the 6.
gain on
3rd
the play.
down and long coming up here.
They scared.
Dime backs in for this play. Wilson sends a man in motion. On the call. Number 26 is there for the tackle.
Gain of
At
12
the
on the
19.
play.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Lions come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing. And he makes the grab. Number 24 is there on the stop.
First
When you
down
think
on the
about
play.
guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. Worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
1 yard
2nd and
gain
9
on the
coming up
play.
here.
Don't stop that motor. Keep moving. Under 10. They ain't got nothing. Everything you got.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Closing in, gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch the play.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Let us get
Hands it off. Number 23 makes the
On the
stop,
carry.
and they'll be short of the marker.
9-yard
A
gain
sure
on
tackle
the
by the
play.
cornerback, and they won't get to the 1st down marker. Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Jones is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Time's running out for him, so if they want to get back in
1st
this
and
game,
10.
they're going to have to
Ball
find a
on
way
the
to get into the
20-yard
end zone on this possession.
Go, one.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. They go with a draw. Number 51 is
on the
there
run.
for the tackle
5-yard
at the 25.
gain on the
Ball
play.
on their own 25.
Get some swag going. You got to believe it. It's our game. Lucky.
Johnson, the lone setback, gets rid of it. Thorpe comes up to make the play at the 42. So they have first and 10 here.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Gets the pass off. Number 19 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended
was there on the
receiver on the
coverage.
play.
One back. Watch out. Turn it up now. Knock him out.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Number 19 was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play.
Had the coverage on the play.
Clear. Check it. We're again. Watch each other back.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pressure with the pass. Catches this one on his knees.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Number 82 goes in motion.
All right, now.
Throwing. They're going to spot this one at the 49. He won't stop tackling until the clock strikes 0. He's now been in on 14 tackles. Detroit lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Davis is there for the tackle at the 48. Ball at midfield.
Yeah, you see me. One of us gonna make a play. Right there.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Number 97 is there on the stop at midfield. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. The Lions come out in a nickel package.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Hand it off. Kennard comes up to make the play at the 49. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
And he chooses not to return this one.
Get me going. Under 10.
Johnson, the lone setback. Number 9 with a man in motion.
Blue down.
He tucks it away. Number 54, he's there on his stop at the 27. Ball on their own 27.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks with a four-man front with the pass. Almost picked off. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was it the defender or the receiver. This one goes against the defender.
Both the offensive and the defensive player have a right to go for the ball there. But it looks as though the defender just decided to tackle the receiver rather than play in the pass.
Incomplete. Number 15, the intended receiver on the play.
Back it up, baby. All right, here we go.
Out of the I formation. Throwing. Drops the interception.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Here they come. Throws it. Nobody picks up the running back. Griffin makes the stop, and they'll be short of the mark. 4th and 81.
On the play.
Let's get to it. Be strong up front. Come on, now let's finish this. Let's go.
Hand it off. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 48. 2 minutes left.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Shotgun.
Pressure coming with the pass. He hits his receiver, and they go with a no-huddle.
The catch. Gain of 6 on the play.
Stay at home. Watch each other back.
Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Hey, watch the screen.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Drops back with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
Hand it off. Great penetration, stopping him short. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time.
Let's do our thing. Let's go, boys.
He gets the carry. Number 24 comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
What's his play? Play football. Keep the throttle down.
Detroit using 3 linebackers. Daniels, the motion man.
Not today.
Hand it off to the fullback. Number 61 is there for the tackle.
1 yard
ball on their own 48.
don't get nothing. All right, let's go.
Out of the I formation. Receives the handoff. Number 94
Carson,
comes up
the
to
ball
make
carrier.
the play.
1 yard
He played it
gain
safe,
on the play.
stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Jones is back to receive this kick. And he signals for the fair catch. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play.
On the receiving team.
Check it out.
Number
The
24.
team with the most
First and
discipline
10.
is the team that doesn't
Ball
commit
on the
stupid
10-yard
penalties.
line.
And they're the team that usually executes better.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
Clear.
Going to the air on first down. It's the pass off. He hits his receiver. Griffin is there for the tackle. At the 23. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
We turning it up.
Spike stops the clock.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Here I go. Let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Drops back, throwing. And he hits his correct to go with a hurry-up
Reception.
offense.
9-yard gain on the play.
Watch the win.
They'll put this one in the air, trying to convert. Gets rid of it. Broken up.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Number 19 was his intended target.
Let's go, D. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll go to the air on fourth down. With the throw. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, shotgun. Hey, let's go, 1D. Let's run, man. Here we go.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. And this pass is completed. The 30. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle.
Hey, watch the ball. Get it up. Not today. Set. It's on. Don't make a play.
That'll
That's
wrap
the end
this
of the
one up,
game.
and the final score is Seattle
the Seahawks
35, Detroit 26.
The Lions 26.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.